Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you. Trippingly on the tongue.
Just say the word.
You mouth it, as many of your players do.
Just talk.
Excuse me?
Keep going. Just say the words.
Trippingly on the tongue.
Trippingly on the tongue.
Trippingly on the tongue.
Trippingly on the tongue.
Trippingly on the
Drop
tongue.
the accent.
What accent?
Okay. Start over. Just say the words.
Speak the speech.
Speak the speech. Start again.
Speak the speech, I pray you.
Okay. Start again. Okay, now what do you do?
What?
With your shoulders.
I'm breathing.
Don't breathe. Just do the damn words. Okay, do you know what you're saying here?
I believe it's in English.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. We've just started, haven't we? Tell me this. What are you saying, and why are you saying it?
He's talking to a group of actors.
I.
What?
I, first person. You're him. I'm talking to a group of actors.
I'm talking to a group of actors, telling them not to overact.
Yeah, I don't see it.
They're not here.
Well, then who's here?
Nobody.
Well, talk to me.
I'm telling you not to overact.
Well, that's a little paradoxical, don't you think?
What?
Nothing like that one playing.
Hamlet's not a light character.
Oh, every character has a life side. Okay, you're right, he can be a brooder, but is this one of his brooding moments?
No?
No.
No.
No. Then what are you trying to do?
Haven't even done the first line.
Well, it's over in the first line. I mean, it's all in the first line. The rest of this speech is clarification.
Why would you clarify?
Well, you tell me.
Nice to hear himself talk.
Maybe. Why else?
They don't get it?
Maybe that too. Try it.
No?
Well, good a time as any. Don't breathe.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. For if you mouth it, as many of your
For
players
if you
do.
mouth it, as many of your players do.
For if you mouth it.
For if you mouth it.
For if you mouth it.
For if you mouth it, as many of your players
do, I'd as lief the town crier spoke my lines. What?
Nothing. Go on.
Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently, for in the very torrent tempest, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, one must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to
Okay. Now, what the hell was that?
It offends me?
Oh, your hand. What were you doing with your hand?
Nothing.
Okay, well, what's the line? Go back.
Nor do not saw the air too much?
Oh, with your hand thus. Move your hand on thus.
Thus. But use all gently, for in the very torrent tempest, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, one must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Do you want to do this?
No, you?
Yes.
Well, then what's the problem? What, you need to take 5?
Yes.
Tough, you don't have 5. You apparently don't have 5.
The name's Brian.
Brian! You want to be Brian? You know, because I don't recall there being a Brian in the script. Well, let's see. Did Brian's father die? Is Brian a prince? Did Brian's uncle marry Brian's mother? So clearly, Hamlet is a more interesting character here. Of course, you know, come on. We can name one of the spirit carriers Brian. Oh, we can change the names all around. My liege, I fear the Rosencrantz and Brian are dead. Okay, are you with me? You have no time. You have one shot. You have this group of no-count actors. They've come into town to act out your play, and you have paid them, and if they overact it like they always do, the whole damn thing will be lost. Right?
Yes.
Okay, then do it that way. Now, then, quit chewing up the scenery. Do it right.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you.
Whoa. Okay, better. But not so much anger.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. For if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I as leave the town crier spoke my lines.
Get them to want to do it your way.
With your hand
Yeah, whoa. Okay, go back.
Can I just get through the speech once?
Well, is that what this is? It's a speech? Brian, you're a genius. Thank you. Sit down. Okay. Tell me a story.
What?
Tell me a story.
About?
About you, about Brian.
Now I'm Brian?
Well, for the moment. Talk to me. Tell me anything. Tell me about the first time you kissed a girl. You have kissed a girl.
Yes.
Okay. Did you go all the way? Was there tongue? What was her name?
Kristen.
Okay, go on.
It was in the 4th grade on a dare. There was me and Jimmy Waterman. We dared each other at recess, so after school I walked Kristen home, and when she wasn't looking, I kissed her on the lips. She hit me. No tongue.
Now, was that a speech? What? Was that your whole speech? See, there are no speeches in the theater. There are only dialogues. You know, sometimes one of the performers doesn't say anything, but the opportunity to interrupt is always there. Or the information is so short, I'll keep pecking on poor Kristen.
Okay, I get it.
Exactly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Go.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, drippingly on the tongue. For if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I'd as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent tempest, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, one must acquire and beget a smoothness that may give it temperance. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings.
Okay, who are you talking about there?
The groundlings.
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. Who's terminating?
Think Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm not even going to comment.
I would have such a fellow whipped for overdoing termagate. Now, Herod's Herod, pray you avoid it.
Pray you avoid it.
Pray you avoid it.
Pray you avoid it.
Pray you avoid it. There's a comma.
Well, we'll lose the comma.
But there is one.
Well, what are you, the grammar police? I'll bet you Shakespeare never wrote a comma in his life. It was probably put there by some librarian in a powdered wig and orthopedic shoes.
Pray you avoid it.
Pray you avoid it. Better yet, move the comma to after pray. Pray you avoid it. You know, it's a typesetter's error. Go with it.
It out Herod's Herod. Pray you avoid it. Be not too tame.
Okay, no. Why did you pause?
He has a change of thought.
No, he doesn't. Well, yes, he does. But why? Because somebody said something to him, didn't they?
Something, it doesn't matter.
Dialogue, see? Well, what did he say?
I don't know. He interrupts me.
Well, why? I mean, what's he say to you? Oh, okay. First player to Hamlet. I warrant your honor.
Okay.
Okay, now what do you think he means by that?
I get it.
Well, exactly.
Can I go on now?
Perfect.
Was there something more you wanted to say?
Okay, well, now you lost me. I mean, no. Well, yes, I mean, the first player says, okay, I get it. Can I go on now? Just let me do my damn job. You know. I mean, in other words, he just shuts you down. So how do you respond?
Be not too tame neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the word to the action, the action to the word. With this special observance that you
This is a problem with
overstep not with
Shakespeare.
the modesty of
You
nature.
thought he was writing for a
Anything so
19-year-old
overdone.
boy?
Wasn't
This is why
to the
Hamlet
purpose
was never
that
done by a 19-year-old.
I'm 19.
Case in point.
Maybe because it's poetry.
He said, this isn't poetry. This is a genuine conversation. No one's going to set music to this. This is real people talking here. Real people having a genuine conversation. You know, if you're upset, be upset. But not so upset to make a fool out of yourself. And don't underplay it to the point where you have nothing invested. Because then you'll put the audience to sleep. You know, and if you don't care, why should they? You know, I mean, that's what Shakespeare is doing here. That's the whole point. He's reaching down through the ages, through you, to tell dumb shit kids like Brian, just be human and act up, for God's sakes. You know, if you can pull this off without going over the top or just kind of floating across the surface, you know, you're going to make something of yourself. Okay? Pick it up. Word to the action.
Suit the word to the action to the word. With this special observance that you overstep not the modesty of nature, for anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end both at the first and now was and is to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own features, scorn her own image, the very age and body of the time his form and pressure. That's poetry.
It's poetic, not poetry.
Now, this overdone,
or come tardy off,
though it make the unskillful laugh, cannot make the disagreed. The censure of which one must, in your allowance, overweigh a whole theater of others.
From the top.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. For if you mouth it, as many of your players do,
oh, there be players that I have seen play and heard others praise, and that highly, not to speak it profanely,
you jumped.
That neither having the accent of Christians, nor the gait of Christian pagan nor man, have so strutted and bellowed, that I have thought some of nature's journeymen had made man and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably. See? He is speaking about them.
And then the player says, I hope we have reformed something differently or something.
Reform it altogether.
Reform it altogether.
Reform it altogether.
Oh, reform it altogether, and let those that play your clowns speak no more than is set down for them.
Don't have it.
I know. For there be of them that will themselves laugh, to set upon some quantity of barren spectators to laugh too.
Okay, screw you too.
What?
Well, I mean, the play is doomed to fail.
Why?
Well, you just pissed them off.
Well, what do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
The truth?
The truth? It's a play. It's a story. It's a weak attempt by Hamlet to be a man without taking a risk. It's his puberty, damn it. It's your puberty. The only real thing here is that you kissed Kristen on a dare in the 4th grade. In the meantime.
Though, in the meantime, some necessary question of the play be then to be considered. That's villainous.
Villainous.
It shows a most pitiful ambition in the fool that uses
Fool that
it.
uses
Go
it.
make you ready.
From the top. Lose the chair.
What?
Lose the chair. Throw it.
What?
Throw it. Toss it away. Whenever you're ready.